There are loud ones and quiet ones, long hair and short hair, but regardless of their differences, all pets do one thing.
Animals are going to have accidents, and of course it's nice to be able to have something spot clean.
Sharon Harvey looks after hundreds of pets. She's the director of Cleveland's APL, and well, accidents happen. But what if we could make these old stains disappear?
This product really claims to eliminate stain and odor.
It's Urine Gone. The as seen on TV product had Sharon purring.
It does say it has enzyme action, so I'm hopeful.
It even came with a so-called scientific device.
All right, we have our black light effective and working as we're going on a hunt for urine.
We searched high and low, room by room.
What's that? Some sort of bodily fluid?
Until we spotted a couple of stains to attack. After saturating two old, unconfirmed stains, we set out for new specimen. We found that cats are a little too sassy, though, to go on command. Dixie had already gone, and Chelsea, she was too smart. But then we found Rocky. One sniff of the carpet was enough to excite him, and in case he was done, we soaked it all up, but he wasn't.
Good old Rocky.
Rocky left us plenty of fresh stains to test. We followed the instructions, blotted the excess, and then doused our carpet piece with Urine Gone. Kind of hoping this whole story would just go away.
It's now been 24 hours since we sprayed this stuff on. The carpets are dry.
The next morning, we lifted the tape from around our old stains and found slightly faded yet larger versions of the ones before.
I can't see anything on here.
But our fresh stains seem to be gone.
I think it has potential.
That is, until I told Sharon Urine Gone cost $20.
I don't know if I would pay $20 for that.
Enzyme action is what makes it work, something Sharon says is found in a lot of pet cleaners. So she says, don't bark up the expensive tree. Urine Gone may get rid of some stains, but that doesn't make it worth your money. Joy Benedict, News Channel 5. There are chains and charms, bangles and baubles, but with our economy tarnished, many are trading in their gold for copper.
Because of the economy, you need more money.
We found Charlotte meeting with the gold guys
That one I found in our backyard.
in hopes of peddling her wares.
Just old jewelry that I had. My husband has a lot of coins.
But whether you walk in or mail in your gold, how do you know you're getting your due?
Usually the first thing out of their mouth is, well, I'm not sure what I have.
Dave Hicks is one of the gold guys. He says that's the benefit of meeting someone face to face.
Bring everything.
They have the tools to separate treasures from trinkets, and they'll do it in front of you.
You want to be able to see what it's weighing. You want to be able to see how it's being classified.
So we brought Hicks some of my old gold to see how the process works.
The clasp will go to the magnet.
They use magnets, magnifying glasses, even electrical devices to determine purity. But Hicks says not everything should be sold to a scrapper.
We only deal in the metal. We don't deal with stones at all.
A set like this would likely bring more money from a jeweler. So would things with a unique design, because when you sell for scrap, the only thing that matters is weight and carat.
It's coming up as 18.
And with the gold guys, the prices are clearly displayed, so there's no haggling. I decided to sell a broken 18-karat gold chain, two 14-karat gold chains, and a pair of 18-karat gold earrings. The gold guys offered me $95.98. But with so many options, I decided to shop around online. Cashforgold.com touted fast cash, so I sent away for a refiner's return pack. The shipping was free, so I packed up my goods and waited for payday. I got no email, no phone call, just a check for $35. That's $60 less than the gold guys offer. I called and asked for my gold back, and the process start to finish took 6 weeks. But I wasn't giving up. I then found usgoldbuyers.com. Their website displayed a purchasing price right there on the front page. I had to find my own shipping supplies, but the shipping was still free. And the very next business day, they called. They offered me $132 for the very same gold. I sold, and 3 days later this check arrived. It's $100 more than Cash for Gold's offer and slightly more than the gold guys, and their process took just 5 days.
I would never mail anything away because you don't know where it's going, you don't know who's getting it.
Mailing away for money is an uncertain process, and not for everyone. For me, it ended up being the most profitable. But the gold guys did already help me decide what to sell, and sometimes it's that face-to-face assistance that's worth its weight in gold.
The Gold Guy's offer was made 2 months before the check was issued by U.S. gold buyers, and the value of gold did go up during that time. So for tips on selling your own gold and information on all three of the companies in our story, log on to our website at newsnet5.com. Guys.
We all crave it. Cash, cash, and more cash. But you don't need to win the lottery to cash in. The state of Ohio is holding $1.2 billion in unclaimed funds, and the chances are good you're on the list. So we rang doorbells and knocked on doors in hopes of feeling like Ed McMahon.
It is $2,784.
Wow. Well, thank you. That's nice to hear.
We found Denise while she was driving away. She says she's heard about the list.
I used to check it all the time, and I haven't checked it in the past several years.
That's because Denise has lived in the same house for years. The address the state had was from the 80s.
Apparently they were looking in the wrong place because I've been here for 24 years now.
Denise's claim is one of 4.5 million right here in Ohio.
And since there's so many people who are owed money, we thought we'd check out a few in our own newsroom. Paul? I hate to bother you while you're working, but have you ever lived off of West Ford Circle in Westlake, Ohio?
Yes.
Our own Paul Kiska was surprised to be on the list.
Yeah, it's my address.
And so was Ted Henry.
Here's the deal. You get me the money and I'll split it with you.
Deal, all $8?
All $8.
The truth is, a lot of folks on the unclaimed funds list aren't owed thousands of dollars. The average claim is $1,300. And as we looked up person after person, we learned many on the list were deceased, and it would likely take an attorney for relatives to claim their funds. Then there's another issue. State law allows Ohio to keep 5% of all funds claimed, plus the state keeps all the interest. And last year, interest alone was more than $22 million. So how do you know if you're owed funds? Well, first you want to log on to Ohio's Department of Commerce website. Then under Unclaimed Funds, click Treasure Hunt. You put in your first and last name and cross your fingers. The website won't tell you the exact amount, just the company the money came from and the steps you need to take to claim your cash.
Maybe pay off a few small bills and maybe have some fun with the rest.
As for Denise, she doesn't mind paying 5%. Since she didn't know the claim existed before, she says it's not money lost. It's funds found.
Now, if you find your name on the list, you're going to need to prove who you are and that you lived at that address. A tax return, a utility bill, and your driver's license should do the trick. You can also call or write to learn if you're owed money, and we have all that information on our website at newsnet5.com.